Hello, everyone, and welcome to CD's Nuts Podcast, the place where we entertain you and talk about whatever we want to talk about. So, how's everyone doing today?
I'm chilling.
Good.
Yeah, I know I've already asked because we've been in call for a few minutes, but whatever. Oh, so we have a special episode today.
Oh,
I'm stealing something that I saw from TikTok and using it as our idea for this podcast. So shout outs to the TikTok that I don't remember the name of. That it was an anime podcast where they were just talking about anime, and I just kind of took the red pill blue thing from them, red pill blue pill thing from them. Anyway, so red pill blue pill, we're just going to be making decisions. Each pill does something, and we have to figure out which one that we're taking and why. So who wants to start off? Or should I
mm,
just go with my first question?
you and me are probably the only ones who came up with stuff. Uh, by the way, do you see what's happening with Justinet?
No. What's happening with Justin?
According to Discord, unstable internet, but
How
we'll
do you
see.
see that?
It says it has a exclamation mark. I don't know.
Oh, it might be because I'm the one that's
Unstable.
recording, so I can't see it because it's like the only thing next to Justin is D and three dots.
Hmm. Well, let's see if it affects
I
things.
don't
I
even
guess.
I don't even see that on mine.
I don't
Hmm.
know. I feel like we should just carry on and act like there's not actually
Okay.
a problem.
Yeah.
We've got bigger problems on our hands, and who's going to take it away first?
I'll just start off with the easy one. Okay. Red pill, you can only ever eat dairy. Or blue pill, you can only ever eat fruit. All other foods are gone. They don't exist to you. You can't eat them.
Dairy.
If you do, you just immediately explode or something. I don't know.
Okay. The fruit one then, like, if you only have
You
dairy,
need
you'll
both.
just die. Like you can't really
And,
function on
and,
all the dairy.
You can
Counter
drink.
and
Okay,
it's
okay.
and
Let
it's
me clarify.
counterpoint.
also
You
it's
can
also
still
like
drink whatever you want. It's just actual food.
I mean, like even then,
Counterpoint. Counterpoint. You're gonna die anyway. So if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die eating what I like.
I like the way you think.
I mean,
not
you'll
not to mention it's also lactose intolerant hell. But we could just pretend that it doesn't exist because I'm going for fruit
yeah.
because I'm a healthy lad.
Well, both of them are. Well, actually, I guess dairy's not
No,
as
fruit
healthy
fruit
at
has
all.
variety. Like you could make fruit work for sure.
I'd probably be going with dairy. I don't think I can give up cheese.
I mean, it's all you'll be having. Like,
It is. I don't think I can get sick of
Dude, I have
cheese.
an
Bro's
dude. I
gonna
have an
end up
addiction to
like
milk. What
that.
do you think's gonna happen?
What? Huh?
I have a serious addiction to milk.
I
What
mean,
do you
milk's
think is
good.
gonna happen to me?
Take that however you will.
A milk addiction. Is this why you just randomly, at one point in time, just told me to chug a gallon of milk because you want to spread your addiction to other people?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's what I do every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be
I
getting
see.
scurvy and shit and bricks, but I'll definitely choose dairy.
Okay.
Bro's gonna Seiko, you're gonna like end up like that. Like I've once seen in Tom and Jerry where Jerry just chugs a massive ass block of cheese and just turns it into a triangle shape. Like
Oh yeah.
Wait,
this one right here.
what?
Yeah, he turns
Oh,
into like a triangle. This shit is funny.
I don't remember that episode of Tom and Jerry. I used to watch the
it's
crap
it's
out
it's
of
been
it.
it's been a while for me as well, but I like vividly remember this particular scene.
Yeah, it was kind of a meme for a while.
There's a lot of good memes with Tom and Jerry.
Shit was funny.
It was funny. Fuck, I'll never forget the one where Tom just rolls up and there's that cowgirl cat, and he just pops his fucking foot up on the edge of a truck or wherever they're at, and just lights the fucking cigarette by rolling Jerry up.
Yeah, bro has Riz. Like,
Actually did. One whole puff, whole thing gone. Okay, so that's a good start. Anyone else? Do you need
so
more
you
time?
said you found it from an anime.
I found
I didn't
found
need
this
any time
idea
for that.
from an anime podcast that there was a clip of on TikTok. And I guess if you want me to credit them, or I probably should, I can look through my phone to find them, to give a shout out to them, because I thought it was a great idea. Actually, I should do that. My phone's muted. I can probably do that.
Okay, well, I thought of an anime related one, and
I swear
it
to
is.
God, if you take the one that I had that came from this podcast, go ahead.
It might-
Go ahead.
Maybe it's not a bad one, so but it is red pill. You get Hunter x Hunter Nin, or blue pill. You get a random devil fruit.
Ooh, okay, that actually is a really good one.
Yeah.
I'll take the. I'll
Can you like
take the
explain
I'll take
explain
the
how those
double
work?
fruit.
So
Okay,
Because like I'm totally clueless.
You that would take like 30 minutes.
Okay,
This-
so basically, I got this. I got this. Nin from Hunter x Hunter is basically like your spirit energy that you can channel through your body, and everyone's spirit has different abilities that it can do. For instance, a person like Hisoka, his Nin is, it's both rubber and
He has
gum at the same time,
bungee
and
gum.
you can make different shapes with it. You can like use it however you want to apply it. It sounds useless, but it's the most cracked ability in existence because he's
Yeah.
just that creative. Then some people are like, I have explosions that I can just create. I forget what that guy's name is. Some of them move their fists faster than the speed of sound or light. Like, there's some retardedly cool, unique shit that you do with Nin. And Devil
Or,
Fruit
like
is basically just, here's some superpowers, right?
yeah. It's random devil fruit though.
Yeah,
So
it is random.
It's a random one, but at the same time,
if you get the right devil fruit, it's 100% better.
But that's only if you
Dude,
get
if
the
you-
right one.
Yeah, if you get like a
I'll
good
be
one.
real with you. I'll be real with you. I'd take 80% of the devil fruits over Nin.
Really?
I mean, you gotta think though. You can develop your own Nin
I'll be
ability.
real.
Yeah, you
Is
can
there-
develop your own Nin. Like, you can do what,
Yeah.
fucking what's his name did and just, like, chain people down. And it's just like,
Kurapika. Yeah.
yeah, god damn, he's a badass.
Yeah, like I mean, you can like make it for everyday life purposes too. It's like more diverse in what you can do with it.
Yeah. I would probably go with Nin, just because, like, even if I'm not all powerful and shit, like, it still would just be a useful thing. Like, what if I could just sit down and watch TV and cook at the same time? I'd have a cooking Nin. I'd be so fucking good at cooking. I could beat Gordon Ramsay at his own game and create my own dishes in restaurants and shit. I would be rich and famous, and no one could stop my Nin abilities.
Yeah, it should be cool. I'd probably
Honestly,
pick
don't
devil
know
fruit,
what-
but that's just because like devil fruits. If you get the right one, you're essentially like a god. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very of the like work with what you have mindset. So like either one of them just kind of suits me. But
Well,
I
it might be unsuitable if you get the weird kind of devil fruit, though.
if you get a bad devil
True.
fruit, well, I mean, not really, not most, really.
I mean,
but-
don't
Like
some
it-
of them
like it
just have
said.
like a thing where you can imagine it would be difficult to do certain things with just because of the perks it gives
Well,
you?
I mean, like
Here's
maybe
the
like
thing
roof.
with
Luffy.
here's the thing with devil fruits. With devil fruits, you can progress their power.
Yeah, that's a thing too.
So
Isn't also the downside
like
you can't swim at
depending
all?
on how yeah, but like for example, like if you have like a tree fruit, right, you could progress it to the point where you could suck the life out of other humans by draining all the water out of their
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
or
if
out
you
of
want
their
to be an
bodies.
actual serial killer.
Yeah, hey.
I mean, yeah, but what I'm saying is that that's like that usually wouldn't make sense unless you progressed it.
Yeah.
And for devil fruit specifically, you can progress them to a ridiculous point.
Yeah.
So there's like a copy fruit. There's like a where you could become literally anyone that you touch. Doesn't matter what gender.
Alright, that sounds like some
Mhm.
Orochimaru shit.
Yeah,
I mean, kinda, I guess.
I'm still gonna go with Nin. I'd still go with Nin just because, like, that seems to me to be, like, the better option because I can shape it a lot more and not just have a random thing. Also, I would still like to be able to swim. Like, keeping it real, not
I
being
mean,
able to swim at all seems like a huge detriment. I know in all reality it's not, but,
yeah.
like,
I mean,
I'd
in
rather
real life,
keep that.
you have to swim. Like, not really ever.
here's the real question. It depends. What are we like living on like an island or are we living like
No, it's just
on a
real life.
continent?
You just get the
Then
powers in real
if it's
life.
a continent, then I think I'd go with the devil fruit.
Yeah,
Because if you're in Ohio, if you're in anywhere or any town Ohio, you're not gonna see water for miles.
yeah.
Fair.
Pretty much anywhere on any continent, like you're not at risk of drowning.
And then a flood happens and you're at risk of drowning.
I mean, if you live in like Florida, like you might want to watch out, but
That is true.
Also, I like to clarify something. Just because you have a devil fruit doesn't mean you can't swim. It states that you can't swim in the sea.
Oh,
It never
I
says
thought
you
it was
can't
just you
swim in
can't
water.
swim.
I'm
Well,
pretty sure
yes,
you can't swim.
but you can't swim in the sea is where it's the specifics are because there are scenes and manga panels where Luffy's like in the water, but it's like in a lake.
He's like not really in the water though, but like I'm pretty sure he has to be submerged to a certain amount.
Yeah.
But
So it's
yeah,
like 6 feet deep or more. But you would be just fine if it's like 4
yeah, like you
feet
can
and you're
take a
like
shower.
5'8".
Like yeah.
Okay. Oh, the name of the podcast, at least this is, I'm pretty sure this is them. It is the Chakra Network. So shout outs to them. They have some really good content. Go and check them out.
Mm.
You can find them on TikTok. And probably other places. I haven't looked too much into everything because I am a troglodyte. Well, I mean, very good question. I had one that was related to anime, since we're on that topic. And this is the exact question that I stole from them. So, Red Pill, there are no more cartoons. They never existed. Or Blue Pill, there's no more anime. It's never existed.
I mean, I'm gonna have
Red
to take
pill.
red pill, but
Red pill.
Really?
Anime's so. Here's the thing.
Well, you gotta
Secor.
think about
Here's
what
the
you're
thing.
losing when you do that. Because, like, you gotta think. There's South Park, Family Guy, The Simpsons, fucking Regular Show, all the old shows like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, all that shit is just gone.
I mean those are
Dude,
good,
I
but
hate to
anime's
break
better.
it to you, but cartoon is dead. Name me one new cartoon show in the past 5 years
I mean,
that's become really popular.
Invincible has, and that
Yeah.
show's good, but
But it's
Fair
more of
enough,
like a
but-
I was
movie.
going to also say Gravity Falls, one of your favorite shows of all time.
I know I'd be losing Gravity Falls, and as much as I love Gravity Falls, I can't deny the fact that anime has produced so much more quality content than cartoons have.
God,
Yeah.
I really thought
It's
that was
not
going to
even
be a
close.
cutting edge question. I am having a hard time deciding between the two because it's
You know,
like
Sukor?
SpongeBob
Like,
is gone.
What if I were to
Look,
tell you that
I
that a lot of the cartoons that you mentioned, I like never grew up with any of those. I am uncultured as fuck.
Oh, is that just because I'm the oldest person here?
probably, yeah.
God damn it!
Probably old person.
Secor is like 35 years old, guys.
I'm not that old yet.
Yeah, he's like pushing 40. It's tough.
I'm
Pile up the existential dread like it's nothing else because, you know.
I'm 7 years away from it. I'm fine. I'm still in the state of if my body hurts itself, it can heal it off pretty fast. Give me 7 more years, and that's not the case. Ugh. It's hard for me to actually pick between the two because the thing with anime is, right, although anime I will say is better than cartoons, the thing about cartoons is, like, the difference is they're just, for some reason, they're easier to just sit down and watch just random bullshit, put it in the background, and you'll probably still laugh at it or whatever. But
I mean, there are
You
anime
do
that are like that.
realize
there
that there are
but there's not
cartoon
as
anime.
many. And with anime, they're all like very heavily based on story and plot, or typically that is what they are. Like they're not just like one-off episodes of things, unlike a lot of cartoons are.
There's like a reason why I have like a massive ass bucket list built up, and that is just really hard for me to get into. Because like, where do you really start?
I mean, you just force yourself to start, I guess, but ugh. I'd rather have to
Dude,
say
I'm gonna break this down for you, Secor, okay? You're gonna tell me that I have to sacrifice all the cartoon shows for One Piece. One Piece is literally in itself like 12 shows of cartoons.
I mean, The
It is
Simpsons
like
is
that much.
literally like the same length as One Piece, so okay. I mean, if you're also gonna go with cartoons, you can also say like Disney movies does not exist.
I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah.
I've
Well,
lived
fuck,
with that. I
Pixar
could live with
movies
that.
then.
Pixar,
I need
but we're
that.
talking about cartoons. I really wouldn't consider Pixar to be cartoons. That's kind of like 3D animation.
I feel like they would count as
That's
cartoons.
Nah,
no,
I don't think a lot of
no.
them would.
No, okay, that's fair. I would probably count them personally, but it's still really difficult for me. If I had to pick, I might honestly pick the Blue Pill.
Mm.
It's a really tough one for me, though. Because they both just fucking suck, whichever one you pick. Basically, I can't give up SpongeBob. It's just too powerful. That is my reasoning.
Can't blame you there, honestly.
Yeah, it's too powerful. The sponge riz. It's just too good.
Okay.
So, have y'all come up with any others, or do y'all still need a minute?
I got one. It's would you red pill? You have a 70-hour work week, but you're paid extremely well. Or blue pill, you have unlimited money, but you can only spend it on necessities, like only things you need.
Those
I'll take the latest option because I could just give my infinite money to someone else, and then they could buy whatever I want.
I mean, if you want to think of it as like a loophole option, then sure. But
Are you able to retire early, like 20 years early, with the amount of money you'd be getting on the first option?
yeah,
No, the fuck, I'm gonna take the first option. I'll retire 20 years earlier and I'm just sitting on bags of money. Fuck yeah.
okay, yeah.
I'd rather not struggle. Look, I was born in fucking poverty for the first 10 years of my life before my mom lost custody, and then I went to a rich person's house. I hated both experiences, but if I had to choose between the two, I'm gonna go with money.
Yeah. I mean, technically, both are money, so.
Yeah, both are money. It's just one of them you have no luxuries at all, ever. Which I couldn't do that. I need my luxuries. Like, I need to be able to use the internet, to visit Pornhub and other things.
Oh shoot, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I'm going with the other option.
Well, that was easy.
The hub really.
Listen, okay? Priorities come first.
He's right, you know.
My needs over everyone else's.
Oh god.
I can live without the internet, okay? I can live without that, okay? But the hub, dude, no.
The hub. It's too powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. Flam, which one did you say you'd go for?
The 70 hour.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe. Okay. Well, this was the one that I actually presented. So, Facebook, Red Pill, Facebook has never existed and is erased. Blue Pill, Twitter
Red
never
pill.
existed and is erased.
Red pill.
Red pill.
Red pill. Red pill. I didn't need to hear the other option. It could have been I died, and then that would have been okay with
Or
me.
no, blue pill. Blue pill is what I mean.
They're both awful. So, I'd probably say...
Twitter is fun. So
Guys, I can sum this up very shortly. Fuck the Zuck.
fuck them all.
Wait,
Yeah.
question. How about I take the red pill, someone else takes the blue pill, and we all win?
I mean, yeah,
I
I
don't know if it
was
works
going to
like
say
that,
I'm
but-
taking the blue pill.
How about I take both? How about I just take both?
I
You
mean,
think
yeah,
that-
if your stomach can handle it. We don't know what's in these pills that causes these side effects to happen, but
Listen. If one of them says I die and the other one just says I live, then I'll take the sacrifice.
Hold on. Okay, no. Now I'm into this one. Red pill, you die and you live at the same time. Blue pill, you live and die at the same time.
You're just existent.
What if they go down the hatch at the same time? What happens then? Is it just like some sort of black hole?
I feel like you just become like the Hydra of zombies. So like if you're a zombie and if you die, you just regrow yourself and there's now 2 zombies of you.
Bro, I regrow myself, bro. I wish I could regrow myself in certain areas.
Huh?
I see.
That's a horrible L to have.
Jesus. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm deleting Twitter. I'm deleting Twitter from the face of existence.
I'm deleting Facebook because screw Facebook.
Fair.
The,
Very
the,
fair.
thing, the thing is, would you rather eliminate the Zuck or Musk?
I'd rather eliminate Musk.
Yeah, true.
Zuck can kind of eliminate himself with that barbecue bottle on his shelf for no reason.
Wait, what? Was that
Do you
supposed to
not
be?
know? Do you not know that picture? He did a
No?
presentation for the metaverse or whatever with the 2008 little art style that they have for everyone's avatar that he was presenting for Facebook. I don't even remember what it's called. But basically, in his whole presentation, he was doing it in his house, and there's just a Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue bottle just sitting on a bookshelf that everyone notices and points out. It is so out of place, and it's just there. Man's just got expired barbecue sauce sitting on a bookshelf. Oh, the other Sweet Baby Ray has just said, "Hey, Mr. Zuckman, I want to pay you $1 million," which I don't know how much that is. But a lot of fucking money if you'll put our barbecue sauce in your next presentation live stream thing or whatever. And he abided, and he did it in the stupidest way possible.
Gotta be the worst sponsorship
Should
I've
have
ever
asked
heard
him
of.
to just inhale the barbecue sauce, no matter how expired it was.
Oh, that's a horrible visual.
Why do
Oh
I
my god.
picture this awful looking meme of just Zuckerberg opening his mouth and then like a vacuum suction of barbecue sauce just goes straight down his gullet?
Imagine if it's just ketchup too.
It's just ketchup in the
Imagine
bottle
if it's
instead.
just ketchup.
So what, you're telling me that Zuckerberg, it's not actually barbecue sauce in the bottle, it's just ketchup in the barbecue sauce bottle?
What?
Is that what I've
I
heard?
should just. What if it's just mayonnaise, but it's just dyed red?
He looks like a motherfucker that would eat a pound of mayonnaise.
He looks like he inhaled all of it at one point.
Maybe that's why his skin is so white. We'll never know.
I wasn't gonna go there, but okay.
It is just an observation, my good sir. Alright. They all still need time. We can stall for days. I can use the interwebs to find any weird questions that I want.
Just pull up Would You Rather.
I got
Basically.
you guys. Okay. I got you
Don't
guys.
just shift over to that because I am out of ideas.
Red pill, you take Budweiser. Blue pill, you take Bud Light.
When you
Huh?
say take, when you say take, is this like a
Like you drink a pint.
just a pint?
Yeah,
Un pint?
just a pint. Which one do you
God,
prefer?
both of those beers suck dick.
I I don't even know what those are.
Bud Light,
They're-
they're
they're-
both beer. They're both American beer.
They're both-
I think Budweiser
They're both
might
American
be German,
beers.
or it might be a German name.
I think it's just a German name. I think it is an American company.
Yeah. They might be owned by the same umbrella company. I don't fucking know. But
That's how everything is. So yeah, probably.
yeah. So Bud Light is like a lighter beer, and they have a bunch of flavors that you can have with it. Like there's Bud Light Lime, which is the
Flavors
most.
in quotation marks.
Oh my god, that putrid concoction is enough to down an elephant. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like it needs
That's
to be
a good way of putting it.
It needs to be erased from existence. I don't know how it sells. I don't know how it hasn't been closed out of their inventory. Like, Bud Light Lime exists. There's some other flavors, but I just know of Bud Light Lime and its awfulness. If I really had to choose between the two, I'd probably say Budweiser. It's only a pint. I could live. I'd probably scrub my mouth out with soap and pray to the heavens to ask for forgiveness for my punishment of having to drink Budweiser or Bud Light. I would rather drink Miller's. Not Miller Lite. Miller's. It's an Irish one. It's supposed to be really similar to Guinness. But I like the flavor of it more than I liked the flavor of Guinness when I was in Ireland.
I'd probably like keel over and pass out from either.
Yeah, you'd be fine. It's only a pint. You know how small a pint is?
Mm-mm.
Well, I guess it's not that small. It's an eighth of a.
Yeah, it's not.
It's an eighth of
Really?
2.5 liters. There you go. It's an eighth of 2.5
It's
liters.
it's about the
Huh.
size of. It's about the size of 2 cups, right?
Yeah, I believe.
Like
Yeah,
two standard cups that you find in there.
it's 2 cups. Because 16 cups is a gallon, 8 pints is a gallon, 4 quarts is a gallon. Yeah. Yeah, 2 cups, 1 pint.
I would live, but I would feel like shit for the rest of the day.
Well, which one are you choosing, though? You don't have
I
to
don't
have
know.
I
Bud
know.
Light Lime.
I
I know exactly what I'd do. I'd take both pills, look at them very closely, and I just put them back on the table and walk out the room.
Fair. Very fair. But I am
How
going to
much do you
suffer my
confused?
punishment and take my pills. Okay. I got another one. Red pill. You gain the ability to fly, but you can only fly north. You can't fly in any other direction. Blue pill. You gain the ability to
If I have a
teleport, but you can only teleport 3 inches at a time every 3 seconds.
Dude, you're just better off just walking at that rate. Flying it is.
Uh, flying, sure. Yeah, flying.
flying, I'll
Can
tell
I
you why I'll
teleport
choose
inches
flying.
in
I'll
any
grab
direction?
some of my broken compasses that always point north, right? And they're all just stuck at north, and I'll just look at them,
But
put them
that's
in
not
a
how the
single
ability
formation.
would only, like, even
Well,
if you were flying in the
unfortunately, you
incorrect,
never
you couldn't fly incorrect
specified.
north. There's only one north. Like, north doesn't
No, there's multiple
change.
norths. There's north, and then there's like North Carolina, and then there's like North
What the hell
North
are you
Korea,
on?
and then there's like.
What? What drugs did you take? What?
Hey, listen, you tell me what were in those pills.
The... One gives you a useless superpower, the other one gives you a useless superpower.
I
You know
mean,
what I just thought of with the teleportation power? It's basically like if you were like rubber banding Ira, if you were like at like a million ping. You could just hear the freaking ragdoll noises while you like skid over the ground like oh.
I would probably choose the teleportation ability very selfishly, and I would train myself to become an Olympic athlete with it. And I would have such an edge in any of the swimming contests or any of the running contests that I have. Or if I was doing like long jump or high jump or pole vault. Because then I could just teleport myself 3 inches above wherever I need to be. You know?
No.
Yes!
It's the little things that count, I
It's
guess.
that extra 3 inches, and I could do it every 3 seconds while swimming. And, like, depending on which swim it is, like if I was doing the relay, I could get the baton to people faster, and they could jump in earlier than everyone else. Like, it would be ingenious. Flying north would just suck, though, because if you had to go in literally any other direction, you would have to walk.
I mean, if you have the
Well,
ability
let me
to
ask
fly
you a
in
question,
one direction, that's
Secor.
still good.
Let me ask you a question. What if you're in the Olympics, right? And then the Olympic swimming pool faces north.
Well, your body has to be
Then
in the water. You can't just fly
you
across the
can.
pool and then swim back and fly back across the pool.
I mean, you can
Well,
fly
listen, I'm
through the
sorry they
pool.
don't have my genetics.
They don't have
That's
your
just a
genetics.
skill issue.
It's just a
That's just
skill
a skill
issue.
issue.
It's a skill. Oh, I get it. I get it.
They're
Okay.
not flies, that's their fault.
Cat, why are you licking my hand? Does my skin taste good?
There's
Yes.
a little bit of those pills on there.
Blue,
Little bit
where's
of
the red
residue.
pill in the equation? Your skin, does your skin taste good? Red pill. What's the blue pill?
What?
Just my.
What?
Was that a red pill or blue pill question?
I don't know what. What? I'm a little lost here.
Oh, good. You should be.
Alright. It's time to consult the internet. I'm gonna scroll to a random spot. Oh, that one would just suck.
What is it?
Red pill. You get a paper cut every time you touch paper. Or blue pill. You bite your tongue every time you eat food.
If I were to pick
like
red,
the-
I wouldn't be able to draw ever.
Yeah, you actually wouldn't. Or maybe you
I
would
don't-
just have one, like your drawing
Wait,
hands, you would refrain from ever touching paper again.
You
Because
just
it's
wear
only
gloves.
if that hand
Okay.
touches paper, not if like a pencil to the paper.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I'm
Question.
probably
Wear
just gonna have
gloves
to
all the
wear
time.
gloves all the time. Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah.
Yeah, wear
You're
gloves all
like-
the time.
I was gonna
Would that-
add on to this. Like, is it just a paper cut that appears randomly on your body, or is it on the specific part that you touch?
It doesn't really specify here, but let's just say it appears on a random spot on your body.
Because if it appears on a random spot of your body and you get a paper cut, and then all of a sudden your manhood starts hurting.
Yeah, I'm not getting a paper cut on my penis. I'll take the food.
I could handle the paper. I could handle the cuts. It's not like I work with paper and I have to touch paper literally for 12 hours a day, 36 hours a week in a row, back to back. And it's not like I'm pumping out 200,000 sheets of paper and this is probably the worst idea and wrong decision, but I could handle it.
Masochistic much?
No, not masochistic. Brilliant. I'd sue the fucking shit out of that company for endangerment of their employees.
That's one way to go about it, yeah.
Yeah, it's not safe. You say you need to change this paper. It needs to not be this type of paper. It needs to be wood. Use good old wood and chisel. And we can mail it out in these boxes. Get
Oh, wait.
stone. Use
What
a
are we
little
defining
bamboo.
as paper, by the way? Are we
Paper?
defining it as like any writable surface, or
No,
is it just like
just
paper?
paper.
Just paper.
I'm about
Paper
to say
is a
because
thing. Like it's defined.
Yeah, like, what do you mean by paper?
well,
what
well,
is this lawyer
here's the
shit
thing.
you're trying to do here?
Here's the thing. There's many ways you can make paper. Okay, you can make them off of trees. You could go full Egyptian and then make them out of like
We're talking about the kind of paper that books are made
I-
with.
yeah, but that never specified.
No,
I could be looking at some sort of historical thing talking about King Tut, and I go to
Are you talking about
I
a
could
scribe?
go to like China, and then they have like all their scrolls that are made of paper, and I go out to read the scrolls, and then I get a paper cut.
That's paper, so it counts. Yeah, I mean,
all right.
I'll take both of them. I like to suffer.
God. Okay. All right. Anyone else got one? I can keep going. I have 250 questions I can randomly scroll to here.
Keep going, I guess.
Red pill, you have Angela Jolie's lips. I don't know who that is. Or blue pill, you have
No.
Jennifer Aniston's hair.
Is Jennifer Aniston's hair bad?
Well, let's look up a picture of both of them. I put in Jennifer. I was expecting Lawrence, other last
That's the
names, and it's
person who-
Aniston's the first one. Okay.
That's the person who is the female co-star of Friends, right?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, that's her. Hold on, I got a
Is her
picture.
hair bad? Like, I'm pretty sure her hair's not bad, so I don't think...
She looks like a Karen, sort of. Well, the hair in the
she
show looks like a Karen. The hair that she has there, that just looks like Marjorie Taylor Greene, but we're not going to talk about that.
I like my hair.
And then it was Angela Jolie. Apparently they have performed together. Oh, you would get this pair of lips, though.
Yeah, which is, like, not great, honestly. I don't know.
I'm taking the hair. I can always just start with something fancy, and
Yeah, you can just wear a hat, honestly, if you're just going out.
I already do that for almost all of my life.
To be fair,
I'll take the lips.
If I'd take
I
the
am
hair
not touching
because
my
it'd just
hair.
be like I dyed my hair. Literally, it would just be like I dyed my hair blonde.
Yeah, but I feel like this is like worst case scenario on the bottom.
I don't want some
Because
DSL.
you
I'm
wouldn't
good.
be wearing you wouldn't be wearing lipstick if you're a guy.
I mean, you could. You could be like Frieza.
That no, Frieza isn't a guy. He isn't a guy and he isn't a girl.
I'm pretty sure he's a guy,
No, he's not a guy. He doesn't have a gender.
but his father has a gender. He has a father.
Yeah, his
therefore-
father has a gender,
Male.
but Frieza doesn't have a gender.
But
I
he has
sincerely
a
doubt that.
brother, and his brother calls Frieza my brother.
Yeah,
So
like,
he does. His gender is he, him. Like,
Huh.
it's what do you mean?
Oh,
no?
I know what I'm getting
what do you mean,
confused now.
nah?
Because in DBCA,
Bro really said nah.
Yeah, for real.
I'm pretty sure
in
Goku has referred to Frieza as he, and so many other characters has referred to Frieza as he.
Yeah.
Listen,
Like,
anime has all this bull crap where they all transform into different genders. I don't want to hear about it.
so are we gonna call Frieza the lowly transformer? It's really a 12-year-old girl with superpowers.
Well, that makes sense considering that he hinders his own power when he's first introduced.
I mean,
So yes, I'll call him that.
you know what?
And he's lived for hundreds of years. Actually, that is very accurate. Seahor.
What?
What?
because Frieza destroyed the planet, right? And then he fights Goku. How old is Frieza? Wait a minute. How old is
He's
Frieza?
not that old. I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know if we're ever given an age. I don't think
He
we
takes
are.
over the planet Vegeta when he's a kid. Or when he's a child.
Is
right?
that when Frieza's a kid? I thought that was like.
Yeah, because
Frieza is confirmed well over 70. And that's like well
Yeah, so he's not
over.
that
So it's
old.
not even confirmed.
Well, maybe for his species, whatever it is, that's not that old, but. Goku,
No,
I believe
he's
at the end
he's
of
a one
Super
of
is in his 40s, right?
he's in his Goku's like
Frieza
in
was
his
biogenerated, so
50s.
technically he's an
Yeah.
all-known species.
I mean, yeah, if you. Look. Frieza goes through some changes, okay?
What changes? What?
I
get
mean,
stronger?
the fact that he gets put together with, tech. So he's a cyborg at one point, and then he dies and comes back and doesn't have those cyborg parts, but that just doesn't get mentioned. That's the thing that happened. Oh god, I think I already know which pill I chose for this question.
What?
Oh no.
Red pill, you're alone for the rest of your life. Blue pill, you're surrounded only by really annoying people.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't we already have that when it comes to to weak though?
Can I take
Unfortunately, I
both
like
pills?
annoying people sometimes.
Can I take both
Getting to make fun
pills?
of them is the best part.
I
Is
do.
it possible? Is it possible to take both pills? Because technically, if you think about it, none of us have met in real life.
I mean,
So we're
technically, if you think
surrounded
about it,
by people,
annoying
but
is
we're
like
also
trigger.
alone.
So, we probably should define really annoying people. So, this is probably
Yeah.
like people that get under your skin.
Yeah,
So
I guess.
me.
Yeah.
Should I bring up my Pokemon teams again, and then we can redefine as annoying people?
I
Yeah,
think
true.
you constitute as one
Go
of those
right ahead.
people.
The viewers need to know. The listeners need to know.
Hmm.
I like Generation 7.
Yeah, that there says it all.
No, that's not the worst start. Elaborate further.
Well, I've had people straight up curse at me. Like full
Bro,
I mean,
blast.
what
Hold
could
on.
man
be
got his
worse.
IP address leaked?
Hold
Like,
on.
This man
Hold
got
on.
DDoSed on
Let me
Pokemon Showdown and didn't
I
get
have
salty about it.
actually I did. I did.
You
that's
Oh.
did?
Yeah, I did. Multiple times too.
Insane.
I've gotten people banned from triggering them super badly. Uh, I've been called an N-word. Oh, good grief.
This man's going through his saved images.
I
That he
do.
shared
I
with
have a
mods.
rage archive, dude. I
I
have a
know you
rage
do.
archive.
You're the only person who does this.
It's entertaining. It's
This
uh-oh.
this is a great one. Red pill.
Which one? Is it the first one? Oh.
No. I'm moving on. I don't think we need to hear about your DDoXing incidents and such.
true.
Red pill. Any phone call you ever get, you end it with I love you. Blue pill. Anytime that you have a fight with your partner, any partner that you have, you call them the wrong name during it. And these are
That
you
sounds
can't change
amazing.
them.
That actually sounds amazing.
Both of these are awful.
I mean, you can just like say the
I'll
red
take
pill one beforehand.
I'll take that blue pill.
So you're telling me that when you're fighting with your significant other, you would rather call them the wrong name?
Yes, I would rather go call them Princess Peach and then Bowser Jr. back to back.
No,
It
not
would
like
just be
that.
more.
Not like that, like an actual person's name.
It would
Okay,
be just like the
Jerry.
most incomprehensible argument ever.
Like instead of Caitlin, you say Hannah. Or instead of Doug, you say Billy. And it's just like, oh
That's
shit.
great. That's great. I love that. That sounds amazing.
I feel like if you ever got in a fight at any point in time in a relationship and you did that, this just ends the relationship because that gives you more things to fight about, especially
That's
if they're
amazing.
distrusting of you.
I'm going with.
Hilarious is what it is.
Okay, at this point, I'm taking the red pill because I hardly take phone calls to begin with.
I
You can
probably.
you can just take or like communicate professionally via emails, so it's not that big of a deal.
The phone calls for me would suck because I have to actually take phone calls at work. They're short phone calls, but it's like a third party company coming in to fix the printers, or they call to I have to call to get the people to fix the printers, or someone else calls and they're like, "Hey, do we have any work to pick up?" And it's like, lose my job though, because that could maybe I could say it really quietly.
So you can just say, "Oh, that was on accident" or something.
Or just pull the no homo card.
The what?
The no
And no-
homo card.
I'm sure that
You
would
heard-
go
you
over
heard me.
well to the recorded calls that I have at work.
No one will ever know. No one has to know.
I'm sure the higher ups that may or may not, that probably don't listen to them, are probably just like, huh, this guy said no homo on the call, guys. Oh, God. Yeah, I'd still go with the red pill, though. I'd just find a new job that I don't answer phone calls to. Now let's scroll back down and find something.
Or you could just never get in a fight with your significant other.
No,
Yeah.
because that's entirely possible.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I feel like it's impossible not to fight with someone, even like friends. It doesn't matter how close you are to them. There's gonna be some
Oh, I
form of
know.
a fight. It doesn't have to be a bad one, obviously. It can be a little one, but still. Oh, this is a really stupid one. Red
Oh,
pill.
hit us with it. I'm all down for it.
Red pill. You have. This is permanent. You have 10,000 spoons, but all you actually need is a knife. You don't have knives. You only have 10,000 spoons.
That sounds like Gigantamax Alakazam, if that ever were a thing.
Yeah. So you have 10,000 spoons, and you need a knife. You will never ever have a knife.
I will just use the collective power of all the thousands of spoons to like cut and smash the things I need to.
Blue
Only a
pill.
spoonful, everyone.
You haven't heard the blue pill yet. Blue
Uh-oh.
pill. You have a knife. You will always have a knife. Even if you don't think you have a knife, you just suddenly have a knife. But you can never use spoons. Ever. You're incapable of using spoons.
Okay, sports, and it is.
Sporks. I mean, yeah.
Red all the way.
I would take red because I'd like to have 10,000, just 10,000 different types of spoons. Sounds interesting. That would be like a museum of spoons.
Yeah,
I'd take
I could just
10,000 spoons and then sell them.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Just make money off.
Sell about 9,900 of them.
and I'll always have a trusty weapon by my side.
You'd still have 1,000 spoons. You get the spoon gun. You'll spoon your enemies. That didn't come out right.
Oh no.
Hey, Secor, get spooned.
Spoon loaning. I'm gonna assume that one didn't work.
Can it get much worse than this?
Yes. There are two of them here that I scrolled up to see.
Yeah.
Red pill. You can only sleep in a doghouse, like a traditional looking doghouse outside with nothing but grass under it. It's basically just a box with a hole in it that you crawl into. Or blue pill. You only can have stray dogs sleep in bed with you. And if you sleep alone, stray dogs will just randomly come to your bed and sleep on the bed with you.
The doghouse. I don't want infections.
Yeah, I'd probably choose that too.
That's a tough one. I mean, if it's like snowing or like raining, you're definitely getting sick. Or like, if it's really cold outside, you could just die. So
Yeah. Yeah, but I just don't want stray dogs that I know nothing about. Like, they're just in bed with me.
I don't know. Tough one.
It is a
Maybe you
tough
could
one.
like prep your bed beforehand, so you might not get.
Oh my
Or
god. You just put up, like, an electric fence around your bed. Ah. I have hair that was wrapped around one of my teeth. I don't know if it's mine or a cat hair.
How does it even get in between your teeth? That usually only gets on the tongue for me.
Don't ask questions. Does this does it, don't ask questions, okay? Hair is something that I now have to live with forever because I have two
Don't
cats.
ask questions. I'm not allowed to ask questions.
How dare you ask a question, you ingrate? Get
I
out of
never
this
asked a
podcast.
question. Are okay. I
Another
can't ask
question?
questions. I gotcha.
Or
I
or
never
or,
said
or,
a question.
It's fine. I don't.
Are bacon and eggs fruits, decor?
An egg? What?
Are bacon and eggs fruits? You're not gonna crucify me for asking a question?
I'm just gonna
we just might
ignore
have to
you
now.
and not dignify that. I mean, it's not as good as Patrick asking, "Is mayonnaise an instrument?" But it's definitely on up there with stupid questions you could ask. Anyone else have red blue pill things, or should I just continue on my
Keep
assault?
on going. Keep at it.
Red pill. All of your messages and photos that you've ever sent, ever made and erased, are leaked publicly. Blue pill. You are never able to use Wi Fi or anything that connects to the internet ever again.
I'm
How much
taking red
sus
pill.
stuff do you guys have?
I've
I
said some crazy shit, but like I can't live without internet. Like I need that shit. So, eh.
That one's so difficult for me because I did a lot of really fucking stupid shit when I was in high school.
Such as
Well, we can start with the fact that
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Secor exposes all of his wrongdoings.
Yeah.
so I once went into a sex chat when I was in high school, or no, this was in college actually. Um, I once got myself onto a sex chat in college, and I catfished someone posing as a woman, and I I sent them photos, not of me, but of random people that I didn't even find a profile. I basically just went to Google and Googled something
oh no,
specific, and I
oh
found
no.
very, very similar looking pictures, and I sent it to this man. And for the next 3 hours, as I'm putting up this facade, we are sexting.
That's fucking hilarious.
And I know this is a man because I got to see an 8-inch penis.
Hey, good for bro.
Wow.
That
Well, you
man
said that
had
it
the
was
big
bigger than yours.
schlong. So yeah, that would be an example of stupid things that I've done when I was much younger. Um, and just if you're aware, this was when I was like 18 or 19. So, yay.
I haven't taken any crazy photos, thankfully, so I'm good on that department. But I've said some really fucking edgy jokes, so it's difficult, but definitely red pill. Like,
Yeah, but it's red pill for me because even if it might end up making me look cringe, at least I'm free.
I
yeah,
I'd choose red pill because I could explain like things. Because I've also done this thing where to get a girl to stop talking to me, because, and this is a thing that I've like almost told nobody, but in order to get some people to stop talking to me, I have acted like the biggest utter douchebag to them and said both creepy and weird things because I didn't know how to just simply say, hey, I don't really want to talk to you anymore. It's nothing personal. I'm just pursuing this now, etc., etc. Like, just be blunt and polite about it. I don't know how to do that very well for some reason. So, what did I decide to do? I decided when I was younger, the most effective way to get someone to stop talking to you is to make them not want to talk to you again by being a huge creep. So yeah, that would leak and I would have to explain that, but I would own up to it.
My equivalent of that is just that I end up ghosting so many people that it's basically just a graveyard at that rate.
It's just a graveyard. You'd probably just get memories of people's like, who was this person?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Pretty much spot on.
Oh yeah.
Because often I just don't know what to talk about with them, or I just feel too scared to approach them after God knows how long.
Yes. I'm looking for more of these. That's an easy question. No one would ever choose the latter of these. I know there are idiots that would choose the latter of this one. Let's find out if someone's dumb or less dumb. Red pill. You party with Jennifer Lopez and A-Rod. I don't know if it's A-Rod. It just says Alex Rodriguez, and I'm assuming that this is the baseball player A-Rod. Or blue pill. You party with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
I don't even know anything about them, so both options are going to be incredibly awkward and absolute hell for me.
Okay, for me, I could never take the blue pill. I already don't like or respect Kanye West at all. I am an avid hater.
Respect Kanye East
Oh my god, shut
and
up.
and Kanye North. While we're at it, let's just talk about Kanye South real quick. Kanye South is the real dude.
I swear to God,
Oh
if I
yeah?
Google Kanye South and this is an actual thing.
there probably is someone
Uh-oh.
called that, but yeah.
Oh, it's a South Park character.
It
I
is.
I see what this is.
That makes sense. That's really funny. Yeah.
Let's see if there's a Kanye North. It's just showing me Kanye West. Okay.
Rip.
There is a Kanye East. Wait. And it's just showing me Kanye West. Okay. Whatever. You know what? We're not going to dignify any of this. I would only choose the red pill just because I loathe Kanye. I don't think he's really that good of a rapper. Obviously, he's successful. Not ripping on that. I just don't like his raps or most of his music. I think he has like 2 songs that I would actually listen to. And that's about it. That being said, I have heard him on verses with other people, where I still just am not very impressed, but that's just me. But the main thing actually comes from Kim Kardashian. I hate the Kardashians because the only way that they have money is just because of a fucking sex tape one of them had.
Yeah,
And
that is extremely funny, honestly.
yeah, and it's just like, are you fucking serious? They all came from money. This happened. You made more money, and now you're just stars. Like, really?
Well, it's also because one of them is a rapper, and she rapped with Ariana Grande and what's the other singer, and made like a super hit song.
Lady Gaga?
Probably, I don't know. It wasn't Lady Gaga.
Oh, I was thinking of a
Some British
song by
singer,
Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. Sorry, carry on.
but I'll look it up.
Okay. I mean, the main thing for me with, like, the Kardashians is basically how they fucking behave. And, like, their
Jessie
attitude.
It's
J.
extremely funny, bro. That shit is like a
So
zoo.
It is.
yeah,
And I hate it. I hate it. It reminds me of my mom, but if my mom was actually wealthy. My mom is not wealthy. She is a drug addict that lives somewhere, probably in Texas, with other drug addicts in my family, and she is a compulsive liar. That's what it's called, compulsive. There's a lot of things with her anyway.
all your exes live in Texas.
Nope, just one.
Never heard that one before, and I don't have any.
That's so that's a song. That is a song. That's a southern song. That's a very southern and
Huh?
country song. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it is.
I've never heard that, but okay.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get it for you.
I don't really want to listen to it for being real, but okay. Oh, okay. What one of your questions, Odin, is actually on this list.
What? Really?
It's almost identical. It was red pill. Would you rather have a high paying job that you hate? Blue pill. You have a dream job with only just enough money for necessities.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
like almost identical.
They're the same picture.
There you go, C core.
Ah. Yep, I'll not listen to that.
Mhm.
It'll just linger and rot in the basement forever.
That's a dumb one. Why would we? I just don't understand the coffee thing. I'm not gonna ask that one.
Huh?
There's one that says red pill. You can never have coffee again. It's gone. It stops existing for you. Blue
I
pill.
can live.
Blue pill soda slash soft drink stop existing forever, and you can never have them.
Oh, I don't drink either of those.
Same.
Yeah, same. Like,
I drink soda. I love soda. I can
So
do without coffee though.
I, I I used to like soda, and like now when I
I
have
feel
it, I
like
just feel bad after drinking it.
yeah,
I feel like coffee is, in a sense, people drink it so much it's almost like a sort of nicotine because
yeah,
people
Well,
have to drink it
it's
so that they
caffeine.
can get through work.
No, it's caffeine.
So
Like
then
there
that's
isn't an additive substance in it. It's just caffeine because it's a caffeine addiction. And I think the main thing with coffee, like the way it's been treated, at least in the U.S., is you get it when you wake up because it wakes your body up, and it's just the caffeine. So you're like, because you're older, you're not as spry and whatever as you were when you were younger. So the coffee perks you up faster. But it's just like if you just gave your body a fucking hour or two, you'd be fine.
Just a good old morning routine and a good cup of tea gets me going in the morning like nothing else.
Yeah. Though I will give one thing to coffee. It gives you the shits. It really can do that for you. Or so I've heard. I don't drink coffee. I despise the flavor of all coffee. So I'd probably choose coffee because I'd be fine. It would be no different for me. Oh, this is the best question. Red pill.
it is what it.
Red pill. If you ever drink alcohol by any amount, you are drunk. So basically, one sip, thus the touch of alcohol to your tongue, you are
Oh,
now drunk.
Secor, you're dead. Pick it.
Hold on. Blue pill, no matter how much alcohol you ingest, you can never get drunk.
Blue pill.
I mean, blue pill, because I don't want to accidentally like have something that like might have a tinge of alcohol in it, or is like cooked with alcohol, and then get drunk.
Well,
It's just
my
to
thing
get.
would
It's
be,
just to get out.
the other thing with the red pill being the worst case of this one is
Yeah.
mouthwash. You just
Yeah.
mouthwash and you're drunk in the morning. Or at night. Whenever you brush your teeth and use mouthwash. You'd have to get the alcohol-free kind.
Imagine if you have like some crazy ex and then they knew about your weakness and then they take like
Oh, no.
one drop and they put it inside like your nose cavity
I
and then
don't-
you're just drunk when you wake up.
What would that accomplish?
Nothing. Just an
Maybe
inconvenience.
you're the kind of person who gets very frisky when they're drunk.
Well,
Oh.
it depends on. Yeah, that depends. I'm more of just a funny drunk. I just like to talk and say really stupid shit and make people laugh when I'm drunk.
I can personally confirm that this is not the case. You are not a funny drunk. You
Hey,
are a hilarious drunk.
Oh, thank you. I was
Let's-
about to be
let's-
so mad at you for a second.
I mean, when you let the liquor do the talking, it's just the epitome of fuck it, we ball.
I do have a bottle of wine in the fridge I've been saving.
Oh no!
True,
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Okay, guys. All right, guys. All right. If this gets 5 likes, okay, and Secor gets drunk the next podcast, okay, 5 likes. That's all we're asking.
Recipe for disaster.
Does that include the clip of this that I'm absolutely going to make? Future me, would you clip this? Because if
Yes,
that
yes,
if that gets 5 likes. Alright, I can down a couple downers. That's probably not what downers mean. I can chug a couple of buds. Nope, probably not what that means either. I can drink a little bit of booze on podcasts. I should be fine. I'll chug it so that I'll
this
be
man
drunk
just-
during podcast.
Bro,
This
you
man
weren't
just
even
said
drunk
that
and you
he
were
was
already
gonna-
stumbling over your words.
You're gonna tell me that you're gonna. You said you were gonna. You're gonna.
I think someone else
can't
might
get
be
it.
a little bit.
You said
Yeah.
you were gonna.
Yeah,
dunk
that's right,
a
buddy.
couple
That's
of
right, buddy. Yeah.
downers.
My drunkenness is
Dunk a
spreading.
couple of downers. Do you know what downers means, Secor? Do you know what that means?
Okay, I'm going to
Try to
imagine.
explain what that means.
My brain is feeling drunk without
Dude.
actually being drunk.
Okay, hold on.
That's just how chaotic this is.
Okay, so downers, I'm probably going to say something that absolutely relaxes you. So things like weed, something that's basically like an inhibitor, I think is what they would be called.
That is not what it is.
Okay.
It is.
But you're gonna share with
I'll
the
put
class?
it in Discord.
You could just say it.
let's see then.
Well, I mean, we can just describe it and just.
Oh,
That's what that
okay.
means.
Oh.
That's what that means.
What?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think that's what downer means.
That's
I mean,
that's what
if
it
you
means.
down a
That is
couple
what it means.
downers, no, because that's not what I'm
That is
talking.
what it means.
I've never heard like a Down syndrome person be
that
referred
is what
to
it
as a
means.
downer before, but I don't know.
That is what it is referred to.
That's what Down syndrome people are called? Downers?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay then.
As someone who was shoved in a room with 4 of them, I can confirm that is
Man.
what they were referred to. And I was accidentally called that multiple times.
Oh,
Okay then.
according to the Illinois Department of Human Services, downers are known as depressants. They are drugs that
Yeah,
depress the brain and central nervous
God.
system, because that is how I used them, not to refer to someone who has Down syndrome. Because if I was going to actually down people, then I would be either a cannibal or a psychopath murderer. I feel like we should just do a couple more and then probably end podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a lame last question to have on the end of your list. I'm not gonna read that.
Oh wait, I just found a banger that just speaks for itself.
Oh, finally, Flamini!
Red pill. No, wait, it doesn't even really work as a red pill blue pill. It's more like a would you rather, but it's the same principle.
Same principle. That's where I've been getting mine from.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games, unlimited games, and no games?
Wait,
Wait, what?
Oh, I've seen that shit. That's
you get unlimited games, but you have no
But
games?
you can't play any of them?
Games, unlimited games, and no games.
Huh?
So you have all the games you have in the world, but you can't play any of them.
I don't know. It doesn't specify.
I'll trade bacon for games, sure. I don't really eat bacon all like that. I usually only even have turkey bacon anyway. It's
I'll
cheaper
have
and
unlimited
it's
games
healthier.
but no games, so I can sell my unlimited games for money, so that way I can get other things.
That's a good question right there.
Because bacon's a massive resource.
I don't think it's
That
a
Is it
massive
now?
resource. I think it's just hyped up to be for some weird reason, and it's really just not that big a deal. I mean, most of the time when I have bacon, when I'm like at a restaurant or something, it's either like way overcooked or it's barely cooked enough. And it's like all floppy and flimsy, and I'm just like, oh man, this piece of fat I'm munching on's real good. I mean, that's how it feels every time I have bacon when I'm out. So I don't even get like bacon cheeseburgers or nothing, because it's just like, why would you put this flimsy piece of meat that you clearly didn't know how to cook? Like, someone taught you how to cook this wrong, and you're committing a crime every time you make this. You have committed about 80 crimes today, you fucking fast food bitch, cooking bacon man person. I hope that reaches everyone it needs to reach, so that they understand that if you cook bacon, just cook it right, and I wouldn't be so upset about it. It's just not possible.
Somewhere, someone in the world would probably would probably feel like how do you say that, like
Offended?
maybe a little less, but
taken aback.
mayhaps.
I just want want everyone to seriously think about, like, when they've gone out to a restaurant or a fast food place. Really, it doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
Like, even a Denny's or an IHOP, which I don't think they have those over where you are, Flam. They might have a Denny's. I don't know about IHOP or Waffle House, but probably not Waffle House. God, no, that's an American thing.
Yeah.
But
Waffle House.
basically just a breakfast place, like a place that is pretty much known for serving breakfast. Like, even those places, when I get bacon from those places, it's not cooked the way I want it cooked. It's usually not as good as I'm imagining it to be. Like, I don't know if I'm about to break down, like, the fourth wall people have been living behind or something, but there's something about having bacon when I'm out where it is just too cooked or it's just barely cooked enough. There is never that it's the right amount of crispy and it's the right amount of salty. It's either too much or too little of something. And it's just never a sweet spot.
Bacon tier list incoming.
Dog, I could go for days on a bacon tier list. The fucking bacon at Wendy's, Baconator, which is the thing that I usually order at Wendy's, the bacon on it is C tier. It's actually fucking D tier. I would throw that shit in D tier. And it's just because the bacon that I get at Wendy's is like this little sliver. It's almost like 3 pieces of paper sized thick. And I'm just like, man, it really would be nice to have more bacon on this that was cooked well.
That is just sad.
Well. It is sad, Flam.
Like you just get a whole load of nothing that already is just nothing. Like, it just doesn't even cancel out.
Exactly. And there's only part of it that's crispy. Somehow, it's both crispy and not crispy. I don't know how they cooked the bacon that way. It's like they had, like, the bacon was sitting between 2 different pans on the stove. And it's like, one is crispy, the other is crispy, the middle isn't.
You might as well just not add it at that rate.
No, that's the point. That's why I've transitioned from getting a Baconator at Wendy's to getting a Dave's Double. Or a Dave's Single, depending on how I feel. Sometimes I feel extra fat and greasy. And if I'm extra fat and greasy, you know I need to put a double patty in me. But otherwise, I just get a single patty and a medium fry, because that's typically just what I get. I'm sorry, I had to go on the bacon rant.
Well, that's quite the note to end it off on.
Yeah, honestly.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let us know what your red-blue pills are. What are your red pills and what are your blue pills? Do you have any questions to add to this list? I'm sure we could come back and do this again at some later date at wherever. But yeah.
You smoke weed.
Either way,
put it in the comments. Tell us if you smoke weed. If you don't, do the other things like cocaine or crack or whatever. Just let us know.
Don't listen.
And
Don't
the
listen.
famous
Don't.
words of both Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre: smoke weed every day.
No.
Because I agree. 100% I agree. I'm not being sarcastic.
Totally.
Anyway, see these nuts next time, everybody. Have a good one.